Hello everyone, welcome to our physics class. In the previous classes, we have discussed about simple machines. We have discussed the simple machines like pulley, inclined plane and screw. So today we will discuss two more simple machines, that is wedge and wheel and axle. Okay, look at the given pictures here. You all are familiar with these simple tools. Am I right, children? Yes. Here you can see a knife, an axe, a nail, and chisel, etc. So these tools are generally we can call wedges. What do you mean by wedges? A wedge is a pair of inclined planes put together to form a sharp edge. So here we can take an example of axe. Why are we using axe? Mainly to cut wood or to cut things into pieces. Okay, so here you can see an axe is made up of two inclined plane. We have kept the inclined plane together to form a sharp edge. Okay, so using the sharp edge, we can cut things into pieces. So when we use this type of wedges, we are applying an input force here. As a result, we can see the output force is coming on the wood, becomes two pieces. Okay, so knife, razor, chisel, saw are other examples of wedges. Now we can check what is wheel and axle. We have studied about wheel and axle when we are dealing with pulley, right? So here wheel and axle is an arrangement consists of a circular disc connected to a thin cylindrical rod. That rod we can call it as axle. So the wheel along with the axle acts like a simple machine. It will rotate each other when a force is applied on any of them. Wheel and axle helps us to turn and move things. For example, when wheels of a handcart move, they turn the axle that carries forward the load mounted over it. So, using the movement of wheel, axle is also rotating so that we can carry the load forward. Okay, there are two types of wheel and axle. First one is when the force is applied on the wheel. In this type, we are applying force or effort on the wheel and turns the wheel so that it helps to rotate the axle. Such arrangement of wheel and axle is used in door knobs, screwdrivers, windmills, taps, etc. The second one is when the force is applied on the axle. Here we are applying force on the axle which result in the rotation of wheels. So such arrangements of wheel and axle is used in a merry-go-round, steering of a vehicle, pedals of bicycle, fan, etc. So by increasing the diameter of the wheel, we can reduce the effort required. At the same time, we can decrease the diameter of the axle. Also, we can reduce the effort required. Now, we will be discussing how to take care of the machines. We know that machines play an integral part in our lives. Without machines, it is very difficult to live nowadays, right? So, they help us to do tedious tasks with a minimum effort. That's why it is important to maintain these machines in proper working conditions. If it is not working, it will be very much difficult for us. So, to enhance the life of different machines, we can follow some techniques. That is, you can put oil or grease on the moving parts of machines from time to time. As we studied earlier, proper lubrications reduces wear and tear, and it ensures that machines last longer. Okay, now second method, the parts of the machines which are not moving must be painted or oiled to prevent rusting. You may be seen on your cycles and all. So, stationary parts of the machines should be oiled or painted to prevent rusting. Okay. Now, third one, machines should be covered with cloth or plastic sheets when they are not in use. Okay. So, these are the techniques which we can follow to take care of the machines. So, this chapter is completed. Now we have to discuss some numerical problems. It will be discussing in the coming week. Okay. Now I'll be giving the question answers in the Google Classroom. All of you have to write it in your notebook and submit it. Let me inform you one more thing. You have to submit all the question answers which I have discussed in the previous week also. I found that many of your notebooks are incomplete. You didn't write the question answers which I have given last week. So, all of you have to submit the all questions and answers in the Google Classroom before the due time. That is the work of this week. Okay, children? Then thank you.